Hi guys, welcome to a new series I'm doing called Busting or Urban Legends. I'm going to be busting legends and myths and all that stuff and urban legends. So yeah, let's get straight to it. The first one I'm going to do is the red room and laptop. I might buy this later. Anyways, yeah, carrying on. I am here. Most of the time it'll be me, but she's phoned me today saying parents have disowned him because they have a new child called Milk.
Random?
Shut up.
Oh yeah, there's Milk. He's right next to me.
No, wait, I think I drank him.
Oh no. No, Mugwen. You drank Mugwen.
No, Cuphead. Yeah, anyways, why are there so many ads? Stop seeing this ad. Seen this ad multiple times. Thank you.
And by the way, this is on the wiki.
Anyways, yeah, this is on a wiki, but hey, that just makes it interesting, right? Right, kids?
Yeah.
Oh, laptops, Chromebook. I don't care. Stop seeing it. This ad was shown multiple times.
I'm pooping.
I don't care. What? Just screw the ads.
Screw the ads.
Why this? No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about your ads. Go away, Google. Thank you. Okay, so this is a creepy pasta that this person wrote when they were 16 on the Japanese Flash video. No, based on the Japanese Flash video. Oh wow! Let's do this then. It was almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the large suburban Edwin MacDonald High School had just let out for the weekend. A tall, mature, young man, Eric, stood alone in one of the classrooms, leaning on someone's desk and flipping through the rift of papers in his hands. A long weekend was coming up, and almost everyone has something due. So the afternoon had become a last hand-in opportunity. There were probably less than 15 students in the building. A fair-haired, bespectacled boy about Eric's age came into the room. And slammed his fair-sized backpack onto the desk. Hey, you still here? Eric simply glanced up, not faltered by the noise. I have a lot of papers to put in, Ramsey. Everyone else is leaving now, he gestured to the door. Three moosey-looking girls walked by chattering. You're still going to come over tomorrow, right? I wouldn't drop my plans without saying, as Eric said with a shrug. He often found himself the least energetic of the pair. Ramsey was a nice guy, but he was way too wild sometimes. Oh, by the way, Ramsey pulled himself up to sit on one of the desks. I heard a rumor about a deadly pop-up on the internet called the Red Room. Eric finally looked up, his face disturbed. You heard about what? The Red Room! Why is it called that? I don't know, but it's like this. Ramsey paused, smirking, trying to gather whatever story he had. Someone will be on the internet, and everything's all normal at first, but a pop-up comes up out of nowhere. It doesn't say anything other than, do you like? You can always close it. Well, that's the thing. If anyone tries to close it, they die. Ramsey ended this with a hiss, wiggling his finger in the air. Eric laughed a little. Come on, that doesn't make sense, he retorted, throwing his jacket on. How do you know it even exists? It just does. I had to test it to be sure. Ramsey was agitated now. I heard a couple of people have actually died from it. Eric was at the door now. I hope not, man. Now, I need to get these to Mr. Granger, he said with a wave of the papers in his hand. Sure, just be sure to come over tomorrow. I will. My sister's bringing her Kung Fu movie collection. I'm still not going to miss it. Good. Ramsey waved him off. I'll see you. Eric headed up the hall with a bit of a sigh. Why would you want to do that to yourself? It was about an hour before Eric finally got home. He had got some groceries on the way to the apartment house and knew his father would almost certainly be working late at the office again. As he was stepping into the apartment, he called out, "Dad, I got some things." Nothing but silence greeted him. As he put away the groceries, his mind flipped back to Ramsey and the pop-up. Maybe there's some kind of news release or a death report, he thought. If the pop-up actually killed someone, there's got to be written word of it, right? Eric sat down at the computer in his room, hoping to ascertain that the rumor was or was not true. He went directly to a search engine, typing in "killer pop-up," "death by pop-up," "pop-up window murders," and a variety of similar things. But repeatedly he found nothing. He assumed that Ramsey had been pulled into yet another hoax and let it be. He went back to check his email and a few other sites. Less than 10 minutes later, when he was back on the site, a small rectangular pop-up appeared on the screen. Eric looked at it, looked away, and then looked back in alarm. Eric stayed at the pop-up for a few moments, wondering what to do. Ramsey's words still echoed in his head. If anyone tried to close it, they die. He considered calling him for help, but Ramsey would probably overreact and call the police. Wow. Do you like? This sounds like a desperate woman. Eric, you gotta love her. He moved the mouse pointer around the pop-up, checking for another link or more text. It could only be either a joke ad or a virus, as far as he knew. Eric closed the main window, checking if another small one could be connected to it, but the little pop-up remained. "Oh, very funny," Eric muttered. He moved the mouse to the X button, wondering if he should go ahead and close it, all the while arguing with his brain. It's probably just a joke. What if I really am going to die? This apartment is small out here if anyone was coming in. How could they find me? Finally, he clicked the X slowly and uneasily. It disappeared from the screen. Eric looked at the floor, expecting someone or something to leap out and attack him. Nothing happened. He looked up again and prepared to shut off the computer, but the pop-up appeared again, this time with a sound clip and a girl's voice saying, "Do you like?" I'm gonna have nightmares now. Cheese, what do you think so far?
Nothing.
You not having nightmares?
No.
You still gonna use the computer?
No.
No. Yes. Oh, okay. If you see the pop-up, remember, call the police.
999.
999-911-691-688-69. Anyways, her voice was warped, as if the sound file had been badly compressed or corrupt. Rick moved away from the computer, his heart racing. He waited once more to see if it would go away or change somehow, but it didn't. Feeling slightly more confident, he slowly clicked off the pop-up again. It returned a second later with some garbled sound clip. If anything, Eric was feeling to be embarrassed and irritated. He clicked off again, to which it reappeared. He kept clicking, and yet it returned each time, always with the audio clip. The room was filled with bursts of the girl's garbled little voice. Do you? After some clicking, Eric realized the word was coming from the line beside like. The sentence narrowed. Do I like the what? He said to himself, hoping to be eased by hearing his own voice in the room. He was now curious and went back to clicking it over and over again. More.
Where's Ramsey?
I don't know. More text slid from the line and the letters in a different place every time a pop-up came up. Do you like the distorted little girl squawked. Do you like the red? Do you like the red? Do you like the red rock? Do you like the red room? Red room? Eric sat there for a second, his stomach churning. He was afraid to take his eyes off the message, unsure of whether it would turn out to be a screamer or if he would get right. Both the possibilities were 1,000 times more comforting at that moment. If I found it, he told himself, his gut turning over harder now. I really found it. It's not a joke, this is real. He quickly went through his mind for any red room he'd heard of. He briefly thought the whole situation was funny and prepared to go on the phone and call Ramsey when the pop-up closed itself. Eric turned back to the screen immediately after a full-size window pop-up. It was nothing but an enormous text line of names on a red background. Eric, his hand slowly jittered, moved forwards and scrolled through the window, skimming over the hundreds of names. on the list. He stared at them, his eyes in horror. Caroline Chalmers, Kay Wright, John Bay, Lisa Newport, Ray Kinders, Mickey Fawkes, and then Eric saw something that made his heart stop. At the very bottom of the list was the name Ramsey Holmgren. Ramsey? Eric sputtered upon thinking of him. Ramsey's warning of the pop resurfaced his mind. Everyone on the list was dead. They'd found the red room before him. Eric thought he was going to cry, and something inside him was telling him to run straight for the front door and get as far away as the monitor as he could, but he couldn't move. All he could do was sit there, shivering, eyes locked onto the red and black space that was Ramsey's name. What do you think so far?
No.
Ramsey died? I'm not crying.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Oh my god! Stop!
Gordon Ramsay, guys! Guys, Gordon Ramsay!
Oh my god! Gordon Ramsay's dead. Okay, carry on. Eric almost swore he could feel the sensation of Cole's singing breath on the back of his neck. Before he could turn around, two hands clamped down on either of his shoulders and tightened their grip. Eric howled in pain, and before he knew it, he was slammed sidelong into the wall. On a Monday, 1 week later, two girls were sitting in the homeroom at Edwin McDonald High School waiting for their second period class to begin. One of the girls sat at the desk kicking her legs. Were you listening to the news on the weekend? Not really. Why? Well, two boys were found dead right before the weekend. They were found from their computers with stomachs gashed open. Oh no! Did they find out who it is? No, but the cops think it was a suicide pact. Like, I don't know, I don't want to freak you out, but they both had industrial paintbrushes in their hands. They said the boys were trying to paint the walls of their room with their own blood. Oh my god, why would they do that? Other classmates were crowding around, now eager to hear. The girl pulled a newspaper from her satchel and handed it to her companion. Here's an article. I think the boys were from our school. Jeez, the other girl frowned. Why would you want to do that to yourself? So what do you think? That was the story.
Gordon Ramsay died!
No, like, you find the pop-up.
Everyone, press F in the chat. Gordon Ramsay died!
Well, now we're going to debunk how this is fake. This guy probably didn't lock his door and someone probably got in. And he probably was a suicide. He's probably just going mad. And if he's dead, how did he write this stuff?
I'm kind of scared now.
And obviously it's fake because at the top it goes, this person wrote it.
I'm on the computer now.
Good. And
I'm
if
scared that someone's going to come through the door and kill us.
Wait a minute. What if you're going to kill me?
Well, if this thing's going to kill me.
I guess we'll never know. Well,
What if
yeah,
this
no,
thing kills me?
listen. Paintbrushes, blood. How you do that, man? Why you do that? What you do? Anyways, now I just want to give a shout out to Mustafa Solomon for being an idiot. Skip to the end of the video. Just leave the video if you don't want to hear me.
YouTube.
He does. He has 4 videos. But just turn the video off if you don't want to hear him. But he's an idiot and he just thinks he's better than everyone else. So